Hello everybody, my name is Xaphan, and welcome back to Everlasting Summer. For some reason I'm actually getting into this. I don't know why, and it's kind of creeping me out a little bit, but that's okay. Last time we almost got killed. Basically, we almost got fucking killed by the crazy chick, Alyssa. That's her name, Alyssa. Alright, looks like I'll have to kill time alone waiting for dinner. I decided to go east, at least in the direction where east would be in my world. Maybe it's, backwards. Soon after, I found myself near a football pitch. A game was in full swing there. I guess watching it for a bit wouldn't do any harm. In my childhood and teen years, I was not a bad player myself, and even thought of going professional. But a few injuries in a row killed my desire to risk my health for the sake of uncertain chance in the game. Yeah, I broke my leg playing soccer. It fucking sucked. Kids of different ages were running around the pitch. I could see a boy of about 10 and a girl of about 14 years old. A girl. Hey, that's ULYANA. Oh right, so she plays football. What's so surprising? She seems a restless one after all. I was standing quite far from the pitch, but she still noticed me. Oh god, get away from me! You're not legal!
Hey, you!
ULYANA shouted.
You wanna play? You wanna play with ULYANA?
I didn't know how to answer. On the one hand, running around for 10 minutes is no big deal. On the other hand, any wrong move in my situation could be my final one. But in any case, my attire wasn't suitable for this weather. If I played in winter boots and warm jeans, I would sweat like a pig. And playing barefoot without jeans would be simply unethical. Maybe some other time, alright? I shouted in response, turned around and walked back. I was followed by ULYANA's screams about my pants or about me being a pansy. I thought that said pussy. Or something like that. Well, how about ULYANA just needs to, calm the fuck down a bit. Evening was falling, making me feel tired and empty after a day wasted with no real purpose. And hungry! You haven't eaten in like a day! You have not sat down and eaten one thing. I came back to the square, sat down on a bench, and gave an exhausted sigh. I'd better sit here and wait for dinner. After all, it's easier to search for answers when you're not hungry. They do give food to the people here, right? You know, it's curious how the simplest human needs can break the will to want to ponder on things, to strive for something. For example, I feel hungry now, so I care much less about where I am or what is happening to me. Could great people also be affected by this? And in that case, how did Spartacus start the slave uprising in ancient times? I can only conclude that I'm not a great person, and it does not really matter which mechanism I serve as a gear in society, the Matrix, or a weird pioneer camp. Oh, fuck that. My thoughts were interrupted by the sound of bells chiming from a loudspeaker on a light pole. It must be the dinner call. I headed towards the canteen. It was a good thing that now I knew where it was. Oh yes, give me. Oh god, I can't pronounce his name. Olga Dmitrievna. 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 Yes, Dmitrievna. Something like that. I'm still butchering your language. Was there, standing on the porch. I stopped and looked closely at her, as if I was expecting something. She looked back at me for a while, but at last came closer. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Semyon, what are you waiting for? Come in already. Guess nothing bad can happen if I go with her. She has a robot voice. She's looking at you blankly with those soulless eyes. What do you mean? You guess nothing bad will happen. I don't know why I was flapping my earphones. My stomach backed me up here. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, it's a lot of them. What the fuck is this face over here doing? Oh my god, it gets better. Oh shit. Oh, that is fantastic. It's like the further away they went, the less they tried. The two of us went inside. The canteen looked like a canteen. I'd had a chance to visit a factory canteen at some point in my life. This one was exactly the same, maybe just a bit cleaner and more modern. Metal chairs and tables glazed the tiles on the walls and on the floor, unsophisticated tableware with the occasional crack. Guess that's what a canteen in a pioneer camp's supposed to look like. Oh god, Jesus fucking Christ, don't do that to me! Jesus!
Semyon, wait a moment. We'll find you a place to sit. Maybe on my face. Or maybe I can sit on your face while I stab you to death, Semyon.
Jesus fucking Christ, calm down, Olga. Dust? Why? She looked around the place. Oh my god, I can't, oh my god, she looks terrifying. And her boobs got bigger. Her boobs get bigger when she's angry. Devashskaya!
Hold it right there.
Olga shouted at Alyssa, who was passing by. Oh my god, she's too scary, man! Get her out of here! What?
What's up with your clothes?
Anything wrong with them? Indeed, her attire looks somewhat provocative.
Get your uniform nice and neat right now.
Alright, alright. I'm making her have a bit of a gruff voice, because she looks like she wants to fucking kill me! Alyssa got her shirt right and walked past, shooting an unpleasant glare at me. Maybe that's because she likes you. When girls pick on you, that means they like you, or they're just a total bitch.
So where can we find you a place to sit?
There weren't a lot of free seats.
Go over there, next to ULYANA.
Oh god! No! I don't want to sit there next to ULYANA. She's too young to be in this game, because I know it's a dating simulator game.
Yeah, it's fine. The food's already on the table, too.
Did you fucking make that happen out of thin air? Because I feel like you are controlling this world, miss. I had no other choice but to accept. In common Russian language, cutlet is mincemeat baked. Oh, cutlet! Fried or baked in the shape of ball or cylinder, close to American patties. Compote is a drink made of boiling fresh and dried fruit in a large amount of water. Compote in French. Cool. Of course, there was the probability that the cutlets were poisoned with Carrere, the mashed potatoes generously seasoned with arsenic, and the glass filled with excellent antifreeze instead of compote. But it all looked so tasty that I had no chance to resist. Oh god! Jesus Christ, man!
Hey!
What do you want? I replied rather rudely to ULYANA, who was sitting next to me.
Why didn't you play football with us?
Because of my clothes, said I, pointing at the source of the problem.
Oh, alright then, eat.
Jesus Christ, you're too at me, in my face, all the time, ULYANA. I don't like that. However, there wasn't much left to eat. My cutlet was missing from the plate. Only she could have done it. No, more precisely, none but ULYANA could have done it. Give me back my cutlet!
In a big family, you snooze, you lose. It can cost you a cutlet if you're careless.
Give it back, I'm telling you! Attempt to take the cutlet! I looked at her menacingly and was about to reach out my hand.
See? I don't have it!
And indeed, ULYANA's plate was empty. It seemed that this little girl eats as fast as she steals someone's cutlets.
Take it easy. We'll work something out now.
Oh, fuck off. She grabbed my plate and ran off. There was no point in following her. If they wanted to poison me here, they could have done it in a much easier way. About a minute later, ULYANA returned and handed me the plate with the steaming hot cutlet on it.
Good! Here's one for the starving.
Thanks. It was all I could say. I was so hungry that my suspicions were gone in a flash. I picked up the cutlet with my fork. Ah! The shit, man! What the? Some bug! No, not a bug. An insect! It's got legs, and it's wiggling! The plate fell to the floor and broke into pieces. The chair hit me hard on the leg while falling. I've disliked insects since I was a child, but when these creepy crawlies appear in my plate, that's just way too much. You little... ULYANA seemed ready for such a twist and was already at the door, laughing as if she had just heard a fresh stand-up comedy joke. I dashed after her. We ran out of the canteen. We were just a few dozen meters apart, and I felt I would catch this little girl easily. We ran through the square, past the club's house, and ran onto the forest path. I started to gasp for breath. I should have quit smoking, I guess. ULYANA passed out of sight on the next turn. It can't be true that she managed to get away from me. Simply can't. I stopped and tried to catch my breath again. Jesus Christ, that bitch! I fucking hate her. I fucking hate her. ULYANA sucks, man! Night was falling. Looks like I'm lost. It's a bad idea to stay in the woods at night. Better get back to camp. However, I had absolutely no clue which way to go. We gotta choose at random. Oh, yay! Choices! Choices! This is good. I wandered for quite some time in the forest and even thought of crying for help. But finally, I saw the camp's fence beyond the trees. Everything fell back into place. The bus is gone, I mumbled quietly. On the one hand, there was nothing strange about that. The bus couldn't just stay there forever. Oh! I'm so tired. Oh! On the other hand, it meant that there was someone driving, because buses do not drive themselves. Or do they? Maybe they do in this universe. This world seemed too normal. But every event here had at least two explanations for it. An ordinary, real, everyday explanation, and a surreal one. Certainly, the driver could have just been off for a snack, and I left too soon, and that's why. In any case, this is not the place for me. Whether the bus drives itself or not was probably an important question, but it was much more important to know how I had got here at all, and where this here was. The field and the woods, stretching towards the horizon, had no answers. There was nothing familiar about them. Shit. A strange, odd, and alien world. However, at the same time, it was absolutely not frightening. Either my self-preservation instinct decided to resign from its job, or all this running around the camp and the local pioneers had lulled me so much with their carefree normality that I was simply forgetting what had happened to me just a couple of hours ago. Although, I probably just had no strength left to worry. All I wanted was some peace, calmness. I wanted to have a break from it all. And only after that would I continue looking for answers, ready and reloaded. However, that would be some time later. What about now? Can I allow myself to relax? Oh, God. Oh! Okay, you just sat out here for so long? It got completely dark, and in any case it was better to spend the night in the camp. I was about to head back when someone came up silently from behind me. Oh, hello! Slavia. Hello. What are you doing here so late? It was Slavia, standing before me with her gorgeous golden locks. I was so surprised that I jumped. So, you didn't catch ULYANA, did you? She smiled. I nodded disappointedly inside. No wonder. No one ever has. Yeah, she's a real rocket girl. She could have found a better use for her energy than looking for adventures. You must be hungry. You didn't manage to have dinner after all. Indeed, my stomach is growling and I can hear it through my intestines and ears and face. I had completely forgotten about my hunger. But after all these words of hers, my stomach drew attention to itself by giving a traitorous rumble. Slavia smiled. Let's go then. What? Is the canteen still open?
It's alright, I have the keys.
The keys?
Yeah, I have the keys to all the facilities in this camp.
That means she's second in charge! She's a teacher! Gotta fuck a teacher! How come?
Well, I'm something like the camp leader's aide here.
I see. Well, let's go. It was an offer you can't refuse. When we reached the square, Slavia stopped in her tracks.
Excuse me. I should warn my roommate that I'll be late. She's so punctual herself. She's so punctual herself that she'll be worried otherwise. You go on to the canteen and I'll come in a minute, alright? And then we'll get to the blowjobs, okay, honey?
Alright. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's so pretty! Look at how pretty this is! I really did not expect to find somebody aside from myself there at such a late hour. And that somebody was apparently trying hopelessly to open the door. That somebody was me. That was me. I was hopeless. Without any secret thoughts, I walked up onto the porch. Oh, it's bitch face. Face bitch? Bitch face. Face bitch. That's her name. The lockpicker turned out to be Alyssa. I should have probably kept off and waited. She looked at me intently for a while, then said, "Don't just stand there, give me a hand or something." Meaning, help me open the door. Why? 'Cause I want some buns and kefir, dinner wasn't big enough. Is that really a good idea? Aren't you hungry yourself, huh? ULYANA didn't let you have a normal dinner, did she? She smiled sarcastically. It's true. She didn't. It's fine. Slavia will come now and... What? Guess I shouldn't have said that. I'm off then, and you'll pay for this. You owe me 2 already. Having said that, Alyssa disappeared into the night like a fiendish ghoul. Jesus Christ, man, she is scary as balls. And what was the first one? Okay. Slavia didn't keep me waiting for too long. There she is!
Is everything alright?
Yeah, why are you asking?
No reason, it's nothing.
It would be better if I didn't tell her about Alyssa. Everything's fine. I said that and immediately heard a note of dishonesty in my voice.
Well, shall we go and get those blowjobs?
As for Slavia, she seemed not to have noticed anything. Or at least she was pretending she hadn't. Oh, food! Oh, yes, this is great! Oh! And the awesome romantic fantasy music! Hell yeah! We entered the canteen. I took my clothes off. She turned around. She screamed. She yelled out, "Why are you taking your clothes off?" I was like, "I don't know. You're just a girl and I'm a guy and we just both came in here. It's late at night and there's romantic music playing. I don't know."
Wait a bit, I'll go get something.
I sat down on a chair and obediently waited for my savior. Oh! She looks troubled, yo! My dinner was simple, a few buns and a glass of kefir. No wonder, I bet hungry pioneers finished everything off. However, even that was a bit far better than most of my usual diet. Slavia sat across the table and looked at me while I was eating. Is there something on my face?
Yeah, it's me. I'm sitting on your face. No, just...
She smiled.
So how did you like your first day in the camp?
Well, I don't really know. It's silly to ask someone who suddenly found himself in a different reality whether he liked the food in the canteen, the camp leader, or his assigned hut.
It's alright, you'll soon get used to it.
Slavia stared out the window dreamingly. Frankly speaking, I've no desire to get used to such things, but as for her, she doesn't know, or at least she wants me to think that she doesn't. Well, all in all, it's quite nice here. I had to somehow break the awkward silence.
Do you think so?
She asked without any interest. Yeah, this place is so... I wanted to say retro, but I managed to hold that back. After all, it was retro for me. But what about them? It might be the only kind of life that they know. And the term life if the term life was applicable here at all.
So, how?
She watched me closely, as if something important depended on my answer. Well, I don't know, lovely. Yeah, it's lovely here.
I guess you're right.
She smiled again.
It's very good that you think so.
Why?
Well, not everybody likes it here.
What about you?
Me?
Yes.
I love it here. It's great.
Then you don't need to worry about what other people think.
Well, I don't really worry.
Slavia laughed.
Yeah.
That's gonna be her laugh. This conversation seemed to be leading me far astray from where I wanted to get to.
And you're worried yourself?
Really? Why do you say so?
Well, when someone is chewing so intensely...
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I couldn't bring myself to be more cautious around this girl. But why her in particular? Why not any other local inhabitant? Every one of them looked completely normal to me. Precisely normal. So normal it sends chills down my spine and into my marrow. My soft, juicy, red, brown marrow. Normal, not like a neighbor with a power drill in one hand and a subwoofer in the other. That's me! I'm loud! Cause I have both of those. Not like a passenger you can often meet in a subway or a public transport. Not like a co-worker at the next table in an open plan office. And not even like a friend who only differs from other humans in his constant insistence. All of them looked normal, as I would expect them to be, with their own downsides but without any superpowers. And Slavia was also cute. I glanced at her stealthily, not knowing what to say.
I'm sorry, I wanted to show you the camp but was run off my feet.
I didn't miss anything while on my own, I guess.
Are you sure you haven't missed anything at all?
She smiled so brightly that I had to drop my eyes in confusion. Well, how would I know? It's my first day here.
Okay, and what have you seen so far?
I've seen the square, this canteen, the football field.
And what about the beach?
There's a beach! Yeah, boy! Just from afar.
You should really go there. Well, let's do it together!
Bathing suit time! Yeah, okay, we will. Her naturalness started to scare me, but then I thought, what if everything that happens here is how it's supposed to be, and this world looks strange only to me, while for them it's normal? Maybe I was thrown into the past. Yes, that would explain a lot. Can I ask you a stupid question?
No.
Slavia smiled and stood up from the table.
It's late. Can you find your way to Olga by yourself?
Of course I can, but why should I go there?
She'll settle you with someone.
What for?
Probably the question seems stupid because Slavia burst into good-natured laughter.
Oh, laughter. Oh god! Oh god, she looks so pretty when she's laughing.
You need to sleep somewhere, right?
That does make sense.
Fine, I'll be off then. Good night.
Night. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh yes, that's the one. That's the one, Captain. That's the one I want to be with. It's strange that she left in such a hurry. A bundle of keys left in the door lock caught my attention. I was going to catch up to Slavia, but where does she live? Knocking on every door during the middle of the night didn't sound like a bright idea. Take the keys! Need to make sure we have the keys! Better take them. I'll give them back tomorrow because who knows what happens here at night. Such thoughts gave me chills. It's me who needs to be careful here in the first place. But we still took the keys. The night, though dark, wasn't silent at all. One could hear chirping crickets, the songs of the night birds, and rustling trees from everywhere. A sudden desire, why is that there? A sudden desire to follow Slavia's advice and go to the camp leader's cabin appeared. I don't know why, but the sight of the unknown bronze builder of communism put me in a constructive mood. I sat on the bench and started to recall everything that happened today. That was all my constructive mood could offer. Here was much brighter than near the canteen, and tardy pioneers were running by, so this place didn't seem scary at all. Bus, summer camp, girls. I was so tired from everything new and strange that I could not come up with a single explanation for what's going on. I heard a barely noticeable rustle nearby. I shivered and looked in that direction. A girl! A girl in the bush, reading a book. Oh, it's that one, it's Lena! I decided to move closer and talk. I'm going to leave this episode here! Ho! Cliffhanger! Fuck yeah! So, remember to like, subscribe, comment, click on that notification button. If you know how to pronounce these names, please tell me in each syllable because I do not know. And I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Bye bye!